Hello, everyone, and welcome to Community Spotlight here on RCN. Glad you could join us tonight. A wonderful holiday season that it is, and we're here to talk about the Lehigh Valley Ballet Guild and, of course, their annual presentation of the Nutcracker Suite. What an undertaking, and what a beautiful ballet this is. We're here to talk with a couple of young proteges who are coming up through the ranks rather rapidly, and their instructor as well. Here joining us is Natalie Hedrick. We also have Karen Nur and Ava Gelati. Ladies, welcome to Community Spotlight.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Karen, let me start with you. We were just talking a little bit about how long this wonderful production from Lehigh Valley Ballet Guild has been here as one of our treasures this time of year.
Definitely has been a Lehigh Valley treasure, and we've been consecutively presenting the Nutcracker Suite since 1968.
Without interruption.
Without interruption.
That's tremendous. And I would imagine, like any show that must go on, I'm sure that there were many things to overcome, some challenges that you just don't expect from time to time. But what a great tradition. And what a showing, too, of what talent we have here in the Lehigh Valley with the Lehigh Valley Ballet Guild.
Yeah, we have a cast of over between 65 and 75 students and parents, and we even have our Drosselmeyer this year is Bill Height, who used to be former mayor of Allentown. So we're getting all the Lehigh Valley talent involved.
That's terrific. And I understand that the host site will be Zollner Arts Center on the Lehigh University campus.
That's exactly where the Nutcracker is. It's a beautiful state-of-the-art theater. Really gives the students the opportunity to perform in front of many area school kids. We perform for over close to 4,000 area school children.
Is that right?
Yes.
How many total performances?
We have 6 performances, 4 school performances and 2 public performances.
Fantastic. And just we're going to give away a little TV knowledge here. We are taping this show before Thanksgiving, but as far as ticket sales go, would there still be time to get in on this, or?
There is still time to get in on the tickets.
I see. That's good to know. Let's talk to our proteges here, the young ladies who are making it happen here in the Lehigh Valley and, from what I understand, pretty much regionally throughout the region. Natalie Hedrick, welcome to Community Spotlight. Maybe you can tell us a little bit about yourself and your dancing and how long you've been involved in ballet.
Well, I'm 14 years old, and I've been dancing since I was about 4 years old. And I started off doing tap and jazz and ballet, and then I did a little bit of gymnastics, and now I just focus on ballet.
Is that right? That's
Yes.
terrific. Now, I know I work with gymnastics, doing some announcing and some work with parkettes. I understand that when you reach a certain point in that pursuit, homeschooling kind of comes into play.
Yes.
Is it the same for you?
Yes, I just started this year doing PA Cyber School.
Fantastic. And that allows you kind of to weave both the schooling that you take for classroom learning and then also your ballet. But tell us a little bit about how the demands of your ballet career. How much time do you have to invest in, and where do you go to practice?
I go to Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis School of Ballet, part of American Ballet Theater, and I dance between 15 and 20 hours a week, including rehearsals. So it's a lot of time going into the city and dancing, and then putting in schoolwork with that. So.
Phenomenal. And it sounds like such a well-established and prestigious school to be at. How long have you been there, and what are some of the things that you're working on there?
It's my first year at Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis School, and right now we're working on the Nutcracker coming up, and a couple other performances. We're also performing for Caroline Kennedy. Soon to show her some parts of the Nutcracker. So.
Phenomenal. We'll talk a little more about that here in another segment here coming up on Community Spotlight. But I want to turn the attention here to Ava Gelati, who is also a product here of the Ballet Guild of Lehigh Valley. Ava, I understand that you've got a big role to play here in the local Nutcracker production this year.
Yeah. I am the Ballet Guild Snow Queen, and this is like For a couple, like the last year, I've had some relatively good roles, but this is like a really big deal, and it's a little nerve-wracking.
Oh, I can imagine. Tell us a little bit about yourself and your start in dance.
Well, I'm 15, and I've been dancing since I was 3, I think. And I started off with ballet, and then I kind of went off on a little tangent for a little bit. I was involved in musical theater, tap, and jazz with the Pennsylvania Youth Theater. But then I really started to focus in on ballet, and I transferred back to the Ballet Guild when I was in 6th grade, and I've been dancing there ever since. And my main focus has been ballet.
Interesting. You know what's nice is that both of you sound like well-rounded young ladies. You have some experiences at a high level in the discipline of ballet, but also have some other things that certainly add to your stage presence and performances. Karen, I guess that's a big part of it all too. You know, it's just to kind of enhance the experience. It's ballet, but it's so many other things when you're up there on stage in front of people.
It is so many other things, and part of the training we like to give from the Ballet Guild is I truly believe that to be a well-rounded artist, you need those other life experiences to bring to the table and to present to your audience. So you need a well-rounded background.
Phenomenal. Now, the Nutcracker has been presented by the Ballet Guild of Lehigh Valley since the 60s. Has the school roots even older than that?
Yes, the school, it was incorporated in 1958.
Oh my goodness, that's terrific. And I imagine it would be tough to count how many lives you've had affected, you know, students in class and so on. I mean, it must count in the thousands, I would think, at this point.
Many. We have many alumni all over the world. In fact, I would say one of our alumni, Joseph Fritz, is now director of dance at the Metropolitan Opera.
Is that
so?
Right? Wow. Just
many
terrific.
lives have been touched through the Ballet Guild.
Absolutely.
And dance.
And such a high level. I hope people at home realize what we have here in the Lehigh Valley. It truly is a treasure. We're going to talk a little bit more about the successes and, of course, this year's Nutcracker Suite, which is coming up. Keep it right here on Community Spotlight.
Wherever my job takes me, I can still always be there for the moments that matter most, thanks to RCN. RCN provides my family with a fast, reliable connection so I can be there even when I'm away. For me, RCN is always having the chance to be a dad.
RCN has redefined how you experience the internet with a fast and reliable connection and a great price, so you can do more of the things that matter most. Call today for the best in internet, digital TV, and phone.